I was wrong and I'm going to admit it. In my previous video when I was replying to a comment about the Me Too movement, I severely downplayed Blake Lively's allegations, and I don't want to do that. I don't want to spread misinformation. I think it's very important to say the truth about the allegations, and I really downplayed it. I said that during a take, allegedly Justin Baldonis was smelling her neck, and he said that smells good and that was a thing, but that isn't true in the allegations, and I really want to share what it is. So let's go through the claim together. There is a lot in the claim. I'm not going to get into the whole PR smear campaign because I honestly don't think that is founded in any truth, like if I'm being honest. Yeah, there are media plans, and he did have a PR team and a crisis management team. People are claiming either things, and I really don't think that any of that is based in truth. Even that they can show that there was a plan that they were going to do if they needed to, there's no proof of them actually executing it. So I won't get into that, but I really do want to get into the claims of SH and the misconduct on set. Before we get into the exact claim, Brian Friedman, Justin Baldonis, and Wayfarer's lawyer did go on the Megyn Kelly show, and however you feel about Megyn Kelly, I know there's a lot of hate there too. He did have this to say about the SH allegations.
There was actually no allegation of sexual harassment until the lawsuit was filed.
And he said that kind of in reference to a lot of people saying like Blake pushed Justin out of the premiere and out of the editing and the creative process because she wasn't comfortable with him. However, a lot of things in her own claim disprove that to be true, and at that point there was no SH complaint made. But let's get into Blake's exact claim, which I have right here in front of me. This might be a 2 or 3 part video, I hope not, because there is a lot of talk to talk about. Again, I'm only going to be talking about the things that she claims happened on set and the SH allegations. Now, I do have to say that I did start questioning this claim straight away because of the birthing scene and how showing a birthing video, which turns out it was just a picture, a still shot, which is in Justin's claim, his counter, that it was a birthing photo of Jamie Heath's, Justin Baldonis' co-producer as well as partner at Wayfarer, of his wife's home birth. That is labeled in her claim as sexual misconduct, and I had questions immediately because I've never heard of birthing as sexual. You could name it a whole bunch of things, but sexual was never one of them. So I had a really hard time. I feel like that was a huge stretch and completely taken out of context. If Blake is taking over the set, acting as the producer, stepping into that role, taking over wardrobe and music, and then the editing of the film, and also wanting to sit with like the big boys at the producer table and talk about shots and scenes and how they're going to coordinate the birthing scene and throwing around ideas about what would work or an emotion that they want or some kind of feeling, then I do feel like you are going to research and, research it. I last year played in a movie called Invited where I was 8 months pregnant, and I watched so many labor scenes and birthing scenes. So that's just kind of, to me, that was a little bit weird and kind of a stretch. But then again, this is what she's claiming. Okay, so right in the New York Times claim, they provided a 30-point Return to Work Protections Act that Miss Lively showed Wayfarer, Sony, Justin Baldonis, Jamie Heath, and her husband to return back to work. It is alleged by Brian Friedman, Justin Baldonis' lawyer, that they have never seen the 30-point thing. It was a 17-point, and that this is redacted. This 30-point was never presented, never signed, and this was news to them when they saw it in the article. So straight away it says on January 4th, 2024, prior to resuming the filming, that they had an all-hands meeting to convene to address the hostile work environment that had nearly derailed production of the film. The people in attendance were Justin Baldonis, the director, executive producer, and actor, also Jamie Heath, the chief executive officer of Wayfarer, Ang Giannotti, the film's representative for Sony, Alex Sachs, a producer of the film, Todd Black, a producer of the film, and Blake Lively. Miss Lively also had agreed upon the right to have a representative present. You would think maybe that was a SAG representative, your lawyer, your manager. She claims right here, Miss Lively also had agreed upon right to have a representative present. She chose her husband, given that the meeting was about repeated sexual harassment and other disturbing behavior by Mr. Baldonis and Mr. Heath. Just as a professional, and if things are ongoing, I would think that she would want lawyers present and SAG reps. And this is probably going to be actually, you know what? This is part one. I'm going to make a part two because let's go over the whole claim.